Hi, Aries. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do I'm just checking the volume. Okay, it's all right. I'm here to do your July 2020 Cartomancy reading. Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. So I had to get a new deck because it poured rain here for a couple of nights, and I'd left my cards out the one night. I thought that they were in a safe place, but everything got drenched. Even though I have a roof, everything got drenched. So luckily I bought a new deck at the dollar store a few days before, and I bought them for pleasure, to play rummy and stuff. And here I end up using them. We do things for a reason, eh? Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, yeah, I'm going to look at all these cards. But the ones that flipped over is the Jack and the Eight of Clubs. So you're going to hear from a friend at work, definitely, or from a friend about work. You're going to be talking with a friend about work. I think it's good news. I think it's good news. First, I want to cut these or I'll forget. And I'm going to deal them out, and then I'll look at these other ones, all right? We'll put those in the middle with this. So what I do is I make, let's move it over here a little bit so you can see okay. I make 7 piles. And in each pile, there are 3 cards. I deal them out face down and right side up. And I look at each pile as I get to it. I turn them over, as I get to it. So let's have a look at these other cards. So, Aries. Here's the King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds, I usually see this as an older person. It male predominantly, but could be female as well. So they're mature, they're not, don't have to be senior citizen necessarily, but they're probably over 50. If they're younger, they have green, gray, or really pale blue eyes. They usually have white hair, green hair, or gray hair. Said green. Or platinum, or strawberry blonde, something like that. But that's who this person is. So this could be the friend at work, okay? And then you have the 3 of Hearts, the 3 of Diamonds, and the 5 of Diamonds. So there's a wish coming true here. There's something that you wanted. I think that it's a one-person thing, something that you were going for, okay? And I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to get it. It probably involves some investment, but you're going to gain more than you put in, whether that's time, money, energy, whatever. So wow, that's really nice, Aries. So this is where you are now at the present time. You have the 2 of Spades, the 6 of Hearts, and the 4 of Hearts. Well, there's been some sort of separation, all right? There's been some sort of separation, but I see some sort of steps emotionally in in a relationship of some sort, whether it's a friendship or it's family or a love. But after, I think you separated, and then it was able to grow. It was able to take steps forward. Maybe the separation is what you needed. And then there's some sort of gathering, and perhaps that's where these steps are taken, is at this gathering. It could be a family gathering. It could be just a gathering because we're allowed to gather now. At least here in Canada, we're allowed to gather inside up to 50, and outside up to 100, but you still have to keep your distance, kind of thing. So, yeah, it's something that you thought, you were separating, that it was doomed, actually takes a big turnaround, and the separation is what you needed to move forward. Okay, sometimes we need a little bit of time apart, to think things over, to work it out in our heads. Um, Coming in, you have the Ace of Clubs, the Five of Clubs, and the Six of Diamonds. I think this is referring directly with all these cards in the center here, in the underlying foundation. This is a new offer, and this is a step up from what you were doing before. Okay, and your your finances are growing. You're taking steps financially. You could even be traveling, or taking short trips. Also back here, you could go away somewhere to talk and try and work things out, because sometimes this is a romantic trip. But yeah, you might be like just taking day trips, drives, small gatherings, that sort of thing. But up here, I see you could be traveling for work in some way. But this is definitely this new offer here. Okay. I think you're going to be very happy about this, Aries. This is what's on your mind up here at the top. And you have the King of Spades, the Seven of Diamonds, and the Jack of Hearts. I want to also mention that you could be any one of these people, Aries. You could be this King of Diamonds, this mature person, or this King of Spades. It's all in the eyes, okay? So this King of Spades is a very dark-eyed person. Could be dark complexion or dark hair. Doesn't have to be. It's in the eyes. So they have very dark eyes. Sometimes I see this as the lawyer. They're very sharp-minded. They want to get straight to the point. They don't want to mince words. But hmm. Hmm. Well, this person is wishing for love. This person is wishing for Cupid to also sometimes this guy is Lance Romance. He's the player, doesn't have to be, but he's very charming, and this guy up here, like he's not only charming, but he's smart. Okay, if you're a female, Aries, this guy could really, you know, get you thinking. You could be charmed by him because he's a smooth talker. Plus, he's good with money. He is sharp-minded, quick-witted. That sort of thing. Really impressive. So you could be wooed by this and thinking about this person. On the other hand, this could be yourself, that you're wishing for love. You're wishing for a little more romance in your life. You're thinking, your work, I need more romance. Now that I'm doing better, you might be in a better position to think about that, if you're single. This is your actual work pile here, at your ambitions, your creative side. And you have the Seven of Clubs, the Eight of Hearts, and the Five of Spades. So there's worry and talk about loss here. If this is at work, I imagine just about every job site, business owner, real estate, is talking about loss and worried about loss at the job site, at the place, in the business. I got to tell you, there's a loss of morale. And this is what I'm feeling in this card, a real loss of morale. It could be, at work or around work with employees or the general public. There is a real loss of morale. And that might be part of your job, is to, you might be a public speaker or something, and I'm not sure, but it's something about you, this is a concern to you, or because a concern at work, like I said, right? So this is your exterior influences, like how others see you or influence you. Ooh, geez, that's heavy. That is real heavy. The 7 of spades, the 9 of spades, and the 6 of spades. Remember what I was just saying, a loss of morale? And this is it. You're seeing this. It's tears, sickness, people making mistakes, bad moves. It's sadness, despair, and it's funny, this is a real concern to you, and that it's because before, at a lot of businesses, it was about team building, right? Everything was about team building. And it's hard to do that when morale is so low, not just where you work, but with the public. And so this is how you're influenced. I think that you want to inspire some sort of change there. So the foundation is the King of Clubs, the 2 of Diamonds, and the 10 of Diamonds. The King of Clubs, this could also be you, Aries, is a brown or hazel-eyed man. I notice that you have all men, and they're all right in a line here, like right in down the center. The core is very male energy. Brown or hazel-eyed man. It could be a female as well. Creative, dynamic, good team member, blunt. I'm trying to think of what else. Social, social, talkative. Anyway, so you could have had a meeting with this person. This was some sort of meeting. I get the impression that it was a brainstorming thing, a brainstorming thing about what you can do with what you have, how you can invest, okay? And the 10 of Diamonds is a conclusion. It's completion. It's the end. And you may have decided in this meeting with this person, or this is you, you could have met with this King of Spades up here, or all 3 of you could have met. I don't know, but it's you decide to end this business, end this investment, this, and you're coming out on top, but you don't want to stay on a sinking ship. You don't want to. So this is what you decide. You're going to get out while you can. And you are heading into this whole new thing that is also going to be a success. It's going to be a success. This was a success, even though you have to close it, end it, whatever. This was a success. But it's not the world is changing, and you realize it. You realize it, and you realize there's different needs. There's going to be different needs, and it's just the way it's changing. I think that I got to tell you honestly, from my personal opinion, I think trading locally is going to become a very strong thing, because financially, the economy and all that, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't have a lot of faith in it. So I think we're going to become traders. So that's just my prediction, okay? And I haven't heard it from anybody or anything, but I just know that with all the money they're spending and all the businesses sinking and all that kind of thing, and then we have all the baby boomers coming up, so there's a big strain on the financial system. And it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault, It's just a curveball. So this is your surprise pile, Aries, okay? And usually you don't see this coming. So you have the 10 of clubs, the 4 of clubs, and the 4 of spades. I think you're moving. You are moving. And you're probably saying to me, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not moving. But yes, you are. You're moving to something more stable. You weren't sure if it's, or you aren't going to be sure if it's the right move for you. Like, there may be some issues or something with the place at first. Kind of when you get in there, like, you find a leak in the basement, or the electrical is out of date, or I don't know, something like that, okay? And so you are doubting if you made the right decision with this place, but it's all going to work out. They're just minor things, but it's solid, okay? It's solid. And I think it is a financial adjustment. We can't live on credit anymore. We can't live in excess anymore. There just isn't going to be that. And so you are just taking a real common sense thing here, and getting something that's a little more stable. You don't have to work as hard, to pay your bills, kind of thing. Like I said, you are closing a business. You're walking away from a job or a position or a career that you've done for quite a while that you made a success of, and you're beginning a new one that you will also make a success of. So, I think you are strongly influenced by all the sadness, tears, despair, bad moves that are happening around us now. It's not just in the health system and with people's health, but like I said, it's in business and the economy, and it's hitting all kinds of ways, our spirits too. So it's really affecting you right now, and that leader in you, Aries, may really come out at this time, or might be needed or something, okay? I really want to know about this. If this resonates, please comment. I'd really like to know if this resonates or not with any of you. If you like this video, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's all free and it helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. I also want to say that I've heard some other readers talk about trolls and people that leave nasty messages, and I just want to say I feel very lucky, blessed, and grateful. I don't have any of that. All my viewers, all of you, are really great, wonderful people, supportive, kind. And I love that that's what we keep going, is this real positive energy feed between us, you know? You feed me and I feed you. And it's really nice. And I just want to say thanks a lot for that. I really feel lucky. Also, after I'm done these Cartomancy videos, which is today, I'm going to upload, maybe tomorrow or the next day, a video about my experience getting a tummy tuck in Cancun, Mexico last September. I didn't get the tummy tuck. It didn't happen. But I never got my money back from the doctor, Dr. Rafael Marin Velasco in Cancun. And anyway, yeah, I paid him $5,400, never got one red cent back. And he kept saying he was going to for 4 months, 4 months, right up until the end of December. He kept saying he was going to. And then now he just doesn't even return my emails or anything. So I just wanted to warn y'all about him. So I'll be putting up a video if there's any of you that are going through that or thinking of doing that or know someone that is. You may want to check it out and just beware of that doctor and the company that arranged it, Globo MD. Thank you very much. Have a great week and weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. Oops.